Identity before behavior. Most lives are not destroyed by one reckless decision. They are shaped quietly, patiently, and consistently by small daily habits that feel insignificant at the time. People don't usually wake up and choose failure. They drift into it. A skipped discipline here, a postponed responsibility there, a comfort chosen over growth, repeated often enough to feel normal. Years later, the results feel shocking, but the process was gradual. The direction was set long before the destination became visible. This is why real change rarely begins with dramatic resolutions. It begins with understanding how identity is formed, not by what you say you want, but by what you repeatedly do. Before habits ever change behavior, they shape identity. And once identity is formed, behavior follows naturally. This idea is explored deeply in Atomic Habits by James Clear. Unlike many personal development books that focus on motivation or sudden breakthroughs, this book focuses on systems, identity, and consistency. James Clear explains that lasting change does not come from trying harder. It comes from becoming someone different, one small action at a time. The book is not about doing more. It is about becoming more intentional. One of the most powerful ideas in Atomic Habits is that behavior is downstream from identity. Most people try to change their habits by focusing on outcomes. They say they want to lose weight, become productive, or achieve success. But goals are only about results. Habits are about identity. When you focus only on results, change feels forced. When you focus on identity, change feels natural. James Clear explains this clearly when he says that every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single action defines you, but repeated actions create identity. If you write a page every day, you are becoming a writer. If you train regularly, you are becoming disciplined. If you consistently avoid effort, you are becoming someone who runs from discomfort. Identity is not decided by intention. It is decided by evidence. This is why habits matter so much. Habits compound over time. A small habit practiced daily does not look impressive at first. In fact, it often feels pointless. Reading a few pages today does not make you knowledgeable. Exercising once does not make you fit. Saving a little money does not make you wealthy. But habits work like compound interest. The value is not in the single action. The value is in the accumulation. James Clear uses the idea of 1% improvement to explain this. Getting 1% better every day does not feel like progress in the moment, but over months and years, it creates a massive difference. The same principle applies in reverse. Small negative habits, repeated daily, quietly shape an identity you may not want. The danger is not in doing something once. The danger is in becoming someone through repetition. Another key idea from Atomic Habits is that you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Goals are about what you want to achieve. Systems are about what you do every day. Two people can have the same goal, but if their systems are different, their results will be different. Goals might set direction, but systems determine identity. Think about someone who says they want to be healthy but has no system for movement, nutrition, or rest. Their identity will not change because their evidence does not support it. On the other hand, someone who builds a simple system like walking daily or preparing meals intentionally starts to see themselves differently. Identity follows evidence. This is where many people struggle. They want to change behavior without changing identity. They say things like, "I'm trying to read more," or "I'm trying to be productive." But the word trying implies struggle. Identity-based habits sound different. I am a reader. I am someone who values focus. When identity changes, habits become a way of expressing who you already believe you are. James Clear also explains why motivation is unreliable. Motivation rises and falls. Identity remains. If your habits depend on feeling motivated, consistency will always be fragile. But when habits align with identity, you don't need motivation. You act because it feels like who you are. Environment plays a powerful role in this process. Your surroundings either reinforce or resist the identity you are trying to build. If distractions are always available, distraction becomes part of your identity. If tools for growth are visible and accessible, growth becomes easier. James Clear emphasizes that changing your environment is often more effective than trying to change your mindset. Make the right behavior easier, and identity follows. Now let's bring this into daily application. You don't need to change everything today. You need to start casting small votes for the identity you want to build. Choose one habit that aligns with who you want to become. Make it small enough that it feels almost too easy. The goal is not intensity. The goal is consistency. For example, if you want to become a reader, start by reading 1 page a day. If you want to become disciplined, commit to showing up for 5 minutes. If you want to become financially intentional, track 1 expense daily. These actions may feel small, but they are powerful because they provide evidence. Evidence shapes identity. As you practice, remind yourself that you are not chasing results. You are reinforcing identity. You are becoming someone through repetition. Over time, the behavior grows naturally because it is no longer something you force. It is something you do because it reflects who you are. Before we conclude, pause and ask yourself this question honestly. What kind of person are your current habits training you to become? Not who you want to be, not who you plan to be, but who your daily actions are shaping right now. Identity is not formed by desire. It is formed by practice. If this message is helping you think differently, take a moment to like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe to the channel if you want thoughtful growth content every day. Small actions matter here too. Real growth is quiet. It is built in ordinary moments through consistent choices. When you focus on identity before behavior, change stops feeling like a battle and starts feeling like alignment. You don't force yourself to act differently. You become someone different. So once again, if you value calm, practical insights that help you grow intentionally, like this video, share it, and subscribe to 1% Better Daily so you don't miss what's next. This is 1% Better Daily. Read less. Apply more. Grow daily.